This video will work through problem 15.7 of Gapenski's Healthcare Finance, 6th edition. Okay, in 15.7, we're presented with a project that's presumed to be being undertaken by the Managed Care Division of University Health Services, or system, which was given to us in 15.6. The assumption here is that it's the project is happening in the Managed Care Division, which has a relatively high divisional cost of capital of 12%. However, this project is regarded as low risk. And so what we know from the previous problem is the university health system reduces low risk projects by the cost of capital by 2%. So the cost of capital in this case is going to be 10%. And what we're supposed to do is determine whether this project is financially attractive. Okay, so we've given 3 projects. We've got the probabilities of 3 different scenarios. And so we can either do a scenario analysis or we could do this a couple of different ways. One option would be that we calculate the expected cash flows. And so what we would do is we would weight each of the cash flows. So equals 100,000 times 30% probability. I'm going to lock that, plus 100,000 times 40% plus 100,000 times 30%. So our expected outlay would be 100,000, of course, because it's the same. And then we would have a weighted average of each of the cash flows. So we could then take the NPV, calculate the expected NPV then. Would equal the NPV using the given discount rate of the expected cash flows, and we would get a negative 4904. So we could do it that way, and so we say, well, nope, this is not a viable project. Now, the other way we could do this is the way we do scenario analysis. So what we would do is we'd calculate the expected NPV of each of the scenarios. So equals NPV 10%. Give me all those. Let me lock the rate. So I'm getting the present value of all the cash, all the cash inflows plus the cash outflow, and I get negative 36,000. I'm just going to copy that across. And then the expected NPV is the weighted average of all of these 3. So we have a 30% chance of getting negative 36, plus a 40% chance of getting negative 4904, plus a 30% chance of getting positive 26.7. And so we got 4904. And notice that the 2 methods are the same. It's just kind of where do you, at what point do you do the different steps, but it's the same. Ultimately, it's the same outcome. So the answer is the project financially attractive? No, it's not at 10% cost of capital.